We always had one outfit that was spiffy for Sunday school and church. It didn't make any difference what we looked like the rest of the week. Sunday morning came, we were cleaned up and shined up, and I remember Mom polishing white shoes with white shoe polish, you know, which I don't know that anybody does that anymore. But that was a big time thing, because had to have your shoes polished before you went to Sunday school and church. Being the youngest of us 4 girls, I was babied, I guess. It was an interesting situation, because all 4 of us girls slept in the same room in 2 beds, 2 double beds. Our heat came from a wood stove. And I remember in the wintertime, you know, going to bed at night, and Mom and Dad would maybe throw our coats on top of the covers for extra warmth. Daddy loved to dress nice. He was very meticulous about his hands. He had been a barber, so he kept his hands very nice. He wore gloves all the time. And I remember he had a silk shirt. And of course, when the laundry was done, it was put out on the line. And we had a goat. And as you might imagine, the goat came along and proceeded to chew on the silk shirt. And it wasn't, I don't remember ever seeing that goat again. So I don't know for sure what happened to him, but he took a hike somewhere. We didn't have many toys, but we had the great outdoors. One of the delights of our childhood, when it came spring, we had a wonderful timber that had oodles of wildflowers. And that was a ritual to go pick wildflowers for Mom, for the teacher, you know. It was very evident in our mind because of our parents, you know, listening to the news so much, and they would give very vivid accounts. So one of our games would be to play war, and we'd get the pans out, and we'd get our little homemade guns that were made out of a chunk of wood, that wherever we could find something to make it look like what we thought it ought to look like, and we were lined up on the porch there to just shoot the enemy. I wasn't old enough really to have a take on that stuff. I was supposed to wash my hair, not comb it or anything, just let it straggle down, you know. Wear a burlap sack, put a band of something around my head. That was freshman initiation. And we had to do whatever the seniors wanted us to do, which part of was washing their cars or scrubbing the front steps at the schoolhouse with a toothbrush, you know. Funny stuff. Pretty harmless, but it was fun. I met Tommy, which was my future husband, when I was in the 8th grade. And he went to Korea. He served in Korea. So we were riding back and forth, basically my freshman, sophomore year. He was in heavy mortar company. And, you know, I don't think he gave me very much information, probably purposely. We wrote very often. I graduated in '56 in May. We got married June 14th on my folks' 25th wedding anniversary in June. And then the kids started arriving. I thought, you know, 100 years from now, is somebody going to remember that I had a clean house? Or are they going to remember something kind that I might have done? And I really hope it's not the house. Because if it is, it's not there. They're not going to remember a clean house. The people and the relationships are the things that give you the most out of life.